I want to say a big thank you to my friends Joanne and Michael Bray, who gave us their old tent trailer. They knew that we had been wanting one for a very long time, and they had one that they did not need anymore. So they gave it to us, and basically all we have to do is fix a few holes in the canvas and clean it up, and we got a tent trailer. So again, Joanne and Mike, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. It is much appreciated. So, thank you. I had to share a beautiful evening with all of you. There's the Rick's trucks. There's our gate. My wonderful Jeep. But I had to share this sunset with you. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The neighborhood we're in is very, very quiet. You see a lot of buildings, but don't see a lot of neighbors. Pretty much those ones off in the background are my only real neighbors, and the lady across the street. That's the driveway we put in last year. Good evening. It is Sunday evening on May 29th. This is, I believe, vlog number 7 or 8. I'll have to check. It's been a couple days since I did it. I apologize. I know some of you were following these. Few things have happened. One, on the employment front, I'll get that out of the way first. No, I have not heard anything substantial. First off, I had that interview with the Inspire fundraising, and I never heard anything back after that. It's okay. It's one thing. I signed the non-disclosure agreement with iSoftStone for the search engine evaluator, and no, I have not heard anything further than that. I got an email from Global Mentoring Solutions, which is basically a work from home virtual call center doing tech support here in Canada, and I'm hoping this one pans out. This is the one I really actually do want to work for. It's in my wheelhouse. We'll see what happens. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. They did send me an email asking if, for further information on that. So I've replied. I haven't heard anything back since. However, it did take them a month to contact me in the first place. So, keeping my fingers crossed. Pretty much that's kind of where it is. I have not heard anything further on second careers. If I do get an opportunity to go through that, it'll probably be for the human resources. It just seems so natural for me, but it is what it is. One thing I want to point out to you is if you guys are watching these, I don't want you to think that I'm being an arrogant asshole because I'm talking about my employment situation. That's not who I am. And one of the things that I noticed personally when I was posting these on LinkedIn is I was getting a lot of viewers and a lot of views and responses from people that were watching it that way. And when Brenda, the director of human resources from my previous employer, reached out and said that it could hurt me personally and professionally by posting it on there, I stopped. But I noticed that my viewerships have fallen through the roof, like fallen through the floor. I'm not getting the responses that I was before. So I don't know if a lot of my viewers were looking at it that way, if it was recruiters or anything like that. But I did notice that it has gone down since I stopped posting on LinkedIn. So if that's the way you were following me on these, please, find my YouTube channel. I do post these on G+. I do post these on Facebook. I'm not currently on Twitter right now. I don't have a Twitter account. Maybe I should. I don't know. That's something I've never gotten into. But, please, if you know anybody that would want to watch these, please share these videos. Give me a thumbs up if you like them. Give me a thumbs down if you don't. Tell me what you like, and if you don't like them, please tell me. I'm constantly learning and doing new things, and it's a learning experience. Like I said in previous vlogs, it's not something that I'm doing to gain money from, or it's something that I'm doing for me, and that's where it is. So it is what it is. It's Sunday evening, so I apologize for the light being a little dimmer. I did get some pictures earlier of the sunset. I'll include that in this video as well. And I want to say a big thank you to some friends of mine. Mike and Joanne, if you guys are watching this, I want to say a big thank you. They gave us the tent trailer that you're seeing behind us. I did get some video of that as well. One thing that both me and my husband Rick have always wanted was a camper that we could just never afford. And one of the things that came up when I was working all the time is just I never could get away. So we never spent the money on getting a camper for ourselves. Now that I no longer currently employed, we couldn't spare the money to go out and buy one. So again, thank you, Joanne, Mike, for giving us the trailer that you no longer needed, and it is much appreciated. It does need work right now, and I plan on putting that in, that kind of effort in. It just needs a few holes patched and some poles fixed and a few other little things that need to be done, but again, thank you. It is so appreciated. Alright, no, I have not gone for a ride on my bike the last couple days. It's funny, I got a question asked of me the other day of, if I don't like my bike, why did I buy it? That's not the thing. That's not the truth. I love my bike. Harley, you did an awesome job on creating a smaller bike and going after the demographics for me, women, shorter, new riders. And that's exactly what the street was meant for. So there's a few things that needed to be addressed. There's a few things that need to be fixed. But overall, I am very happy with my bike. It's not something that I would have done differently. I probably wouldn't have financed it. I probably would have found a way to either get a used one last year if I had foreseen me losing my job, or I probably would have got, something, more in line with what I can afford at the moment. But nobody can see the future. Hindsight is always 20/20. So at the time that I was able to get my bike, I originally went to the Yamaha dealer and saw what they could have, could do for me. And I was looking at a 650 V-Star Classic, and what happened is that they approved me with 29% financing, and I basically told them where to stick it. Harley, who Rick had already bought his iron from, said, yeah, put $1,000 down, you can make payments on a monthly basis, come and get your bike tomorrow. And the rest is history. So that is, basically what it is. And there's a few things like the clutch that needed to be adjusted when I first got it. The brakes needed to be adjusted. I had to change out the mirrors. But overall, I'm very happy with my bike. It's a little heavy for me, but that's just something that I need to work on a personal level. So that's just kind of where it is. So overall, that's where I am. I'm happy with my bike, so I hope I didn't give the impression that I'm dissing on Harley all the time, because I'm not. There's a few things that I would change when it comes to their gear, like that helmet, for example, but you know, you live, you learn. And not everybody is safety conscious like me. Everybody is different, and it's just kind of what it is. So on that note, I'm going to leave you with one last thing. Rick came up with a tagline for my vlogs and the life of Riley. So I'm going to go with that. If you like these videos, like I said before, please, like them and share them. Please subscribe. I would love to keep the conversation going with every new person that I meet. I'm going to have a few things coming down the pipe over the next week. I plan to do a comparison with my bike and Rick's 1984 Honda Ascot and explain why he keeps calling my bike a Honda Davidson. And the similarities between the two bikes is very, very similar, and something that you have to visually see. I'm looking at, instead of getting the Hero 4 Session camera, one thing that Sean Schmoke did a review on that is more within my price range right now is the Sena Prism Tube camera. It automatically, comes with a microphone as well as a speaker, and you could actually hear him talking through it when he was motovlogging. So I gotta wait till it's available in Canada. I don't know if it's gonna be something I can get before my motorcycle training. I'm hoping so, because I'd love to take you with me on that journey as well. So until then, I hope you all stay safe out there. It is much appreciated. Please, like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. And until then, stay safe out there.